For the car to move on a circular convex bridge, we consider is under root GR. If it is less than under root GR, it will not cross the bridge. If it's greater than under root GR, it will bump or it will hit hard onto the ground, we consider. And how do I get this formula? By simply considering the normal reaction force at point A to be equal to 0. Hope this part is clear. When Ashmita said about the forces, she made it very clear. Mg is directed downwards, normal reaction force is upwards. Since the body is accelerated in the downward direction, we consider your Mg has to be greater than N. So she got the relation for normal reaction force. She got the relation for normal reaction force over here also. Is it clear, students?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you look into the students for a convex and convex bridge students, the formula for the speed over a convex bridge students, what exactly I've given to you is under root GR. What exactly over here R refers? R refers to radius of the convex bridge students. अभी जो radius है, how do you exactly put forward this radius part of it, students? यहाँ पे अगर suppose मैंने एक object, एक point object दिया, students, एक छोटा सा point object दिया. For example, I'm taking a bowl and the body is made to roll onto it. It's falling down. So uske liye fine enough. I can take this as a center, okay? And this becomes the radius. But now if I happen to go for a convex bridge, where I see a car on a convex bridge on the upper side of it, and this is the center of the bridge. Then students, what exactly the radius of the circular path is? If I say about the radius of the circular path, then this is the center of gravity, students. ये होगा height of center of gravity from the ground. ये ध्यान में रखना students. This is h. और ये होगा तुम्हारा radius of the convex bridge, small r. Your capital R over here will be small r plus h. And the formula V will be equal to under root G capital R. Hope this part is clear to all of you all. Radius के लिए तुम्हें क्या लेना है? The height of the center of gravity of the vehicle from the ground and the radius of the circular path. In दोनों को तुम add करोगे तो R plus H will be capital R. That is actually the path through which I can say that the entire system is set to move. ये तुम्हारा होगा path. Agreed? So that is how I'll consider as this as your capital R we consider. The formula will be under root GR. Now, if I happen to go for a similar bridge, but now the vehicle is on the inner side, for example, you go for depth of well. Depth of well, I don't know about it, how many feel I've read about it. Depth of well, or you can say a sphere, a depth of sphere, student. Three-dimensional structure, depth of sphere, students. Example we consider is depth of sphere. For example, you see a motorcyclist or a motorbike. Students, motorcycling or a motorbike. अगर तुम देखोगे ध्यान से, students. Now, when you look into this, the person is over here in that case. So see now, he's inside, but he doesn't falls down. See the motion. Now this is again a vertical circle only, students. लेकिन ये motion इस तरफ जा रहा है. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? ये तुम्हारा center I'll consider. This is a center. So over here, what exactly this will be? Over here, this becomes your H, center of gravity. This entirely is your small r. So over here, capital R will be equal to R minus H. ये तुम्हारा circular path होगा. Hope this part is clear to the students. The minimum velocity required for a body to be whether on the outer side and on the inner side remains the same. Now see, if I happen to go on the inner side, students, come on Ashmita or Mayank, okay? Body inner side, ये तो outer side था. If you recollect, ये outer side के लिए Ashmita had given the answer. She gave the forces acting onto it. Now suppose अगर ये body को मैं inner side लेता हूँ, so can you tell me what are the forces acting? The motion is in this direction, students. ये है center of the circular path. Since can you tell me what are the forces acting? So what will do? Where is mg acting? Downwards. Agreed? Where is the normal reaction force? Downwards. How many forces are acting in the downward direction? Two forces. But does the body drops vertically downwards? If you see a person, chances enough, if you see a person moving into a sphere, a vertical sphere we consider, for example, a biker, okay, who's into a depth of well or somewhere into the vertical circle we consider. Why doesn't the person is entirely inverted? Students, ये पूरा inverted है, उसके wheels यहाँ पे हैं. अगर मैं इसका पूरा diagram में construct करूँ students, so let me go for this entire circle. Think as if the biker is initially over here. And then he goes up, students. और ये vertical circle है. He goes up. Look at it. He's entirely inverted. यहाँ पे the cycle will have certain speed. He's entirely inverted, but it doesn't fall. The entire system doesn't fall. So ये क्यों नहीं गिर रहा है? Why is it so it's not falling down? तो तुम्हें बोलना चाहिए कि सर जब भी तुमने यहाँ से उसको मूव किया तो यहाँ पे टॉपमोस्ट पोजीशन पे शायद आपने उसको एक sufficient velocity दी है. You have given some velocity at the topmost position. This body is getting some velocity at the topmost position, students, at the topmost position. And that velocity does not make the body to drop. अगर by chance ये मोटर बाइक यहाँ पे आता है स्टूडेंट्स और उसका इंजन ही खराब हो जाता है, इंजन बंद गिर गया, the bike is going properly and as it comes over here, engine is shut down हो गया, what's going to happen? The person is going to fall vertically downwards. Or if this particular biker doesn't have that sufficient velocity, if the biker doesn't have sufficient velocity, what exactly is path going to be? Parabolic? Will it perform a perfect circle? No. So now my question to you is, what exactly the minimum speed the biker should have in such a vertical circle? Then what will be your answer? Look at the forces. So normal, क्योंकि ये body अंदर की तरफ है, body अंदर की तरफ है, तो ये तुम्हारा contact हो गया, तो सर normal reaction force नीचे की तरफ जाएगा. वेट भी नीचे की तरफ जा रहा है, लेकिन ये पूरा सिस्टम नीचे तो नहीं गिर रहा है, नीचे नहीं गिर रहा है, यानी there is one more force which is there in the outward direction which is holding the body. Which is that force? Force of centrifugal, which is equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. But since the body is at the topmost position we can consider, then I can consider the normal reaction force at that instant to be nearly equal to zero. The way exactly over here I picked up the normal reaction force to be equal to zero. In order to get V is equal to under GR, can I equate the two expressions? Why not? So it's M V squared by R is equal to M into G. So what's the velocity at the topmost position? Under root G into R. So students, do keep in mind, for a body above the convex bridge or for a body just below the convex bridge, the minimum speed required for the body to complete the vertical motion we consider is under root GR. And R is the radius of the circular path. R is the radius of the circular path. When I'm speaking about for a vehicle of a convex bridge, the radius will be equal to small r plus h. If the vehicle is on the inner side we consider is, on the inner side we consider is, then the radius will be in terms of r minus h we consider. But the velocity in both the cases will remain the same. If I want a car to cross over a speed breaker, what exactly the minimum speed required? The minimum speed required for it to move on a speed breaker should be under root GR. But if the speed is less than under root GR, मेरी गाड़ी speed breaker के ऊपर से जाएगी नहीं. Take a simple example. You are in an auto rickshaw, students, and suppose there are 2 or 3 people who are slightly fat people are sitting in an auto rickshaw, और वो auto rickshaw speed breaker के ऊपर जाता है. ध्यान से सुना स्टूडेंट्स, अगर ऑटो रिक्शा वाले ने स्पीड सफिशिएंट नहीं दिया तो ऊपर जाके वापस नीचे आ जाएगा, यानी उसकी स्पीड √GR से कम है। लेकिन अगर उसकी स्पीड ग्रेटर है तो शायद वो जाके बम्प भी करेगा आगे जाके। सो द स्पीड विच इज रिक्वायर्ड टू मूव फॉर अ बॉडी ऑन अ कॉन्वेक्स ब्रिज शुड बी √GR। इज दिस क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes, sir.
Can I erase it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, why am I going for these kind of questions, students? Because we are now speaking about vertical circular motion, students. Now, before going for vertical circular motion, one more question, students, okay? Again, I'm speaking about for a body to move on a convex bridge, students. Okay, think as if the body is over here and the body is over here. It's going with the same velocity, students. The velocity of the body is the same in both the cases. This is point A and this is point B, students. Both of them are on the convex bridge. But if you carefully observe, students, look at the radius of this and look at the radius of this. This is radius of A and this is radius of B. And radius of A is less than radius of B. So is my question to you all is, what is the relation between the normal reaction force? Normal reaction force for a body at A and normal reaction force for a body at B. Options I'll give it to you. Is Na equal to Nb? Is Na less than Nb? Is Na greater than Nb? Or data insufficient? Or data is not sufficient, students? Data insufficient, students. Data is insufficient. I've given you the 4 options, students. Is Na equal to Nb, students? Na is less than Nb, students? Na greater than Nb, students? Data insufficient. दोनों vehicles को students have placed on a convex bridge. यहाँ पे भी convex bridge है, यहाँ पे भी convex bridge. It's on the outer side. But very important is the radius of A is less than radius of B. Can you speak about the normal reaction force and give me the reason behind it, students? Hope anybody is able to crack this. So how why you were absent yesterday? So
Sir, I
how?
was sick.
Pardon?
Sir, I was sick. I was extremely sick yesterday.
What happened? Lose motions?
No, sir, I had extremely high fever.
You had fever?
Yeah, extremely high fever.
How much?
Like 105 something.
अरे बाप रे, तो डॉक्टर
Fahrenheit,
को
Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, not degree.
105 Fahrenheit or degree Celsius?
Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit.
Okay, but what did the doctor say?
He just said to rest for a few days.
That's all. Medication वगैरह?
I took a paracetamol.
लेकिन वायरल इन्फेक्शन तो नहीं, ओमिक्रॉन वगैरह?
Sir, virally, sir, it wasn't Omicron. I'm feeling better today.
You means you are infected with Omicron.
No, sir, I just said I'm feeling better today. I just won't be attending class for the next 1 or 2 days, just to be sure.
No, but are you detected for Omicron?
No, I'm not detected for Omicron.
Since तुम लोग ही ज्यादा करके कंटामिनेट करते हो और तुम लोग ही ज्यादा इन्फेक्ट हो गए और तुम लोग ही पास करोगे पीपल को, बिकॉज यू आर unvaccinated. All those people who are below 18 are not vaccinated students, and 50% of the population is yet not vaccinated in Maharashtra. That's the problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
So,
This,
sir, I was
um,
just sorry, sir. I was just extremely sick yesterday. That's why I was unable to attend.
no, I do understand. Ansh has given a correct answer. Very good, Ansh. Ansh, can you give me the reason behind it? बोल सकते हो? Ansh, can you give me a reason behind it? Ansh, can you unmute or you can't? Since Ansh has given the answer, what about the rest of them? Anybody else? अरे क्या बात है, Ansh. Ansh, it's fine. Keep your video on. Doesn't matter. You look quite smart. बोलो. 12th standard students, they keep the video on and they take the lectures. He's feeling shy, it seems. Yes, anybody? Ashwinda, can you give me an answer? No, Ansh, I can't hear you. Ansh, I'm not able to hear you. Yes, Ashmita, can you answer, Ashmita? Mayank? Friends, what's the formula for this will be? यहाँ पे भी formula क्या होगा sir? The normal reaction force at point A will be equal to mg minus mv square upon radius of A. यहाँ पे तुम्हारा equation क्या होगा? nb is equal to mg minus mv square upon radius of B, students. Can I say this part is exactly the same? कौन सा radius smaller है sir? RA is less than RB. So can I say? Yes, man. Can you answer? What's the reason behind it? I want to know because even you posted the answer. Can you tell me what is the reason?
So because RA value is less, so the value of MV square will be greater. Like MV square, I think that value will be greater.
Absolutely correct. Since ये छोटी है और ये बड़ी है, तो ये फ्रैक्शन बड़ा हो जाएगा और ये फ्रैक्शन छोटा हो जाएगा. यानी डिफरेंस अगर तुम निकालोगे ना, डिफरेंस निकालो तो इसका डिफरेंस विल बी लेस और इसका डिफरेंस विल बी more. Therefore, Na is less than Nb. Is this clear to all of you all? Students, is this clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now suppose if I happen to give you one more question, can I erase this? इसको erase कर दो? Shall I erase this? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you different points on a bridge which has concave and convex. Okay, think as if there is a kind of a wavy form road. And an object is made to move onto it. ये जो object है मैं यहाँ से इस object को release कर रहा हूँ. The object is made to release from here. This is point A. This is point B. And this is point C. Okay. Now my question to you is, the body moves along an uneven. Students, the question is the body. This is the body. The body is moving on an uneven road surface with constant speed. Speed is constant at all points. ये ध्यान में रखना. Students, इसके पहला वाला भी हम लोग ने जो लिया था वहां पे भी मैंने b को constant रखा था. That's why we compared with radius. Hopefully you got it. Mayank had put forward very clearly, RA was less than RB, तो पूरा fraction तुम्हारा बढ़ जाता था वहां पे और वहां पे तुम्हारा fraction कम हो जाता, तो difference वहां पे कम होता है, यहाँ पे difference बढ़ जाता. Hope you recollect that part very clearly. अगर वो समझ में आता है तो इसका भी तुम आंसर दे सकोगे. So now the body is said to move on a wavy form road. We consider irregular curvature with a constant speed, students. Okay, the normal reaction on the road, the normal reaction, which is सबसे maximum normal reaction कौन offer करता है? I want to find out at which point of the motion the normal reaction point is maximum. Is it at A? Is it at B? Is it at C? And you have to give a reason for it. Where is the normal reaction force maximum? A body is said to move on a irregular surface. Maximum at point C. Mang, okay, Mang, come on, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now Mang, I'm going to raise question to you. You go on answer it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
At point A, when I say when the block is or the body is at point A, can you tell me what are the forces acting at point A?
So downwards it will be mg.
Absolutely correct.
Upwards it will be nb.
Normal reaction force at point A. Is the motion up the circle?
Yes, sir.
So can you give me the formula for normal reaction force at point A?
Normal reaction force at point A will be mv squared by r plus mg.
Absolutely correct. Will be equal to mg plus mv squared by r. R is what? Radius of A?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the body is at point B. So what exactly the force is acting over here?
Downwards it will be mg.
Absolutely correct.
Upwards it will be nb.
Very good. Is the motion
And
up or down?
downwards.
So in that case, what's the formula for normal reaction force at point B?
Normal reaction force at point B will be mg minus mv squared by r.
Very good. mv squared by radius of B. Then if the body is at point C, so can you the forces करेंगे exactly same. Na ऊपर होगा, mg नीचे की तरफ होगा. My formula over here also is sorry, mg.
C.
It will be mg plus.
mv squared by rc.
Okay, you said the answer is at point C. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Now looking at the equation, I ask you maximum. मुझे बता कौन सा radius is maximum, right? This is maximum. A is maximum, B is maximum or C is maximum?
Radius of B is maximum.
Okay, but do you have a positive sign or negative sign?
Negative.
Okay, so in that case, what's going to happen? This value will be where alpha is
Less.
going to be maximum. So I see this is subtraction. This is subtracting a value from a given value.
Yes. Yes.
So will you consider normal reaction point at B? Now, if I want to compare with A and B,
No, because it will be since it's
absolutely. It's a difference. It's a
yes.
difference that's considered. But now suppose if I happen to go for C and A.
So C has a lesser radius than A.
You see C as a laser. If I compare with A and K now, I'm going to compare with A and K. ये C का radius बड़ा है ना? देखो भैया, the curvature of A, the curvature of A. Which one has smaller radius?
A.
A has a smaller radius. Agreed?
Yes.
So will the fraction will be smaller or will be greater?
Greater.
If C has a smaller radius as compared to A,
Yes. No. C is bigger radius.
हाँ तो fraction क्या होगा बढ़ेगा या कम होगा?
Smaller.
तो अब बता सकते हो किसका normal reaction force ज़्यादा होगा?
Na.
Yes. So normal reaction force is maximum at point A.
Yes.
Got it, mind?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it seems that he is thinking about it. The rest of them are just sitting and admiring it, entering into the lectures, but just admiring it. And he gave a reasons behind it, students. He gave very good reasons in order to give an answer for it, students. So students, ये ध्यान में रखना नॉर्मल रिएक्शन फोर्स का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट है और जब भी तुम ऐसे प्रॉब्लम्स करते हो ना स्टूडेंट्स तो डायग्राम को अच्छी तरह से ऑब्जर्व करना. Try to understand the free body diagrams and these are actually the multiple choice questions, students. Can I erase it, students? इसको erase कर दूं?
One minute, sir.
So in the exam they'll ask like this, but they'll because this in the exam they'll you have to use values. They'll give you some values in the
No,
exam.
no. They might give you a diagram in this case, and they might ask you the reaction forces. They'll give you a small diagram, and they'll try to judge you about it. And secondly, they can give you with numerical values also. Both the ways.
Okay.
Because in the last lecture, I already worked out with certain part of it for convex and convex bridge. So I just wanted to continue with questions onto that. Now I'll be going for vertical circular motion, because this will give you a clear idea how exactly motion of a body takes place in a vertical plane. Can I erase it, students? Erase karo abhi?
Yes, sir.
Ashmita? Erase it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now students, we are going to go for a vertical circular motion, students. Okay. Which is non-uniform. That means the speed of the body goes on changing at each instance, students. Okay. And effect of gravity will play a role. Now, when you're trying to draw the diagram, students will try to consider, for example, an example of a giant wheel. Okay, a vertical circular motion. Example of a giant wheel, students, we can consider. Let us say that the body is performing vertical circular motion along XY plane. This is a horizontal x-axis, students. And this is a vertical y-axis. This is the center of the circular path. and I'm making the body to move in an anti-clockwise direction, students. The reason is why I'm going for anti-clockwise direction in a vertical circular motion. Look over here, my hand, my right hand speaks about vertical motion. It's anti-clockwise and the thumb is pointing towards you. That shows its positive z-axis. अगर इसको मैंने x-axis लिया है, इसको मैंने y-axis लिया है. So look over here. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. The thumb is pointing towards you. 3 dimensions. So that's your z-axis, positive z-axis. So if I happen to consider this is your x-axis, this is the y-axis, the z-axis is perpendicular to the plane of revolution. So now we say that the body is said to move in an anti-clockwise direction, okay, or we can say it's counter-clockwise, we take it. So motion anti-clockwise, also called counter-clockwise. In XY plane. Angular terms will be all along z-axis. Now students, think as if I'm trying to take an example of students. ऐसे सोचो कि मैंने एक stone लिया है, okay, and I'm tying a string to that particular stone and I'm holding it at point O and I'm revolving it in a vertical plane. I'm taking the stone and revolving in a vertical plane. So now if I happen to give the diagram, let us say the stone is over here. At a particular instant, the stone is over here. Okay, so let us say this is an instantaneous position of the stone. Now, if I say this is the instantaneous position of the stone, this becomes the velocity of the stone at that instant. Velocity of the stone at that instant. This is point P. Now the string is over here. We consider this is center. अगर मैं suppose मैं stone को यहाँ पे रखता तो it was suspended freely. It was suspended freely in this manner. Okay. Now when the stone is said to revolve in a vertical plane, see the different positions the stone is actually trying to go through. ये सबसे lowest position I'll consider. This position I'll consider as the lowest position I'll consider. Okay, or the lowest point. Okay. What about these 2 points I'll consider will be, I can consider these are diametrically opposite points, D1 and D2. यानी अगर stone यहाँ पे आता तो ये इसका tangential velocity हो जाएगा students. Okay. And D1 and D2 are the diametrically opposite points. यहाँ पे speed ऊपर की तरफ जाएगा, यहाँ पे नीचे की तरफ आएगा, and now the stone is over here. The stone can be considered over here when it performs entire motion. At present, at present the stone is at point P at any instantaneous position. Students, so let us say the angle which it forms with the vertical, let us say it's theta. ये angle है. अगर stone यहाँ पे आ जाता है diametrically opposite point, so theta क्या बन जाएगा? 90 degree, students. Theta will become 90 degree, diametrically opposite points. अगर यही stone topmost position पे चला जाता है, students, this is the topmost position. This is the topmost position, and this is what the string is. Students, topmost position पे है. ध्यान से सुनना. I have a string and I'm moving in a vertical plane. When the stone reaches at the topmost position, students, ऊपर की तरफ आ रहा है, the string doesn't get slackened. The string is still taut. T-A-U-T. T-A, यानी एक फोर्स उस स्टोन को बाहर की तरफ लेके जा रहा है, सेंट्रीफ्यूगल, तभी जाके वो स्ट्रेच्ड है. It's stretched tightly. But now the stone is at the topmost position. It has a velocity v at the topmost position, students. So we can find out the velocity at the topmost position. We can find out the velocity at the diametrically opposite position. We can find out the velocity of the body at the lowest position, students. Agreed? We can find out the velocity diametrically exactly same. But now when a student is looking at the diagram, we'll say very clearly, velocity lowest सबसे ज़्यादा होगा. जैसे तुम बॉडी को ऊपर की तरफ भेजो तो यू आर मेकिंग इट टू मूव अगेंस्ट ग्रेविटी, बिकॉज इट्स अ वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन. इफेक्ट ऑफ ग्रेविटी विल बी देयर. तो अगर बॉडी यहाँ पे है तो उसका स्पीड सबसे ज्यादा होगा, जब यहाँ पे होगा तो उसका स्पीड कम होगा, जब ये टॉप मोस्ट पोजिशन है तो उसका स्पीड जीरो नहीं होगा. अगर स्पीड जीरो हो जाएगा तो पूरा स्ट्रिंग स्लैकन हो जाएगा एंड द एंटायर सिस्टम विल फॉल डाउन. स्टोन नीचे गिर जाएगा, लेकिन स्टोन अपनी जर्नी कवर कर रहा है anti-clockwise में, so it should have some minimum velocity at the topmost position. So it will have a velocity, but it will be least as compared to these two positions. When again it comes over here, the speed will increase and the speed at the lowest point will be maximum. Since we are trying to find out the speed, first of all, we are trying to find out the speed of the particle. Okay, speed of the particle we consider is at the lowest point, at the topmost point, and diametrically opposite points. Can anybody tell me how to get this particular answer for each of them? Then a student will look into it, sir, topmost का तो velocity मिल सकता है. Students, ध्यान से सुनना, topmost को तो हमने अभी किया है. यानी अगर मैं ये topmost के हिसाब से जाता हूँ, students, ध्यान से सुनना. The stone is over here, string is over here. ये center है. Please pay attention, students. The radius of the circular path is this. Let me take the radius to be as capital R. Agreed. If you recollect, I told you what is the minimum speed the velocity should be having on the topmost position, students. The formula already we had got it as under root G capital R. How did I get this relation, students? तो देखो यहाँ पे क्या है मालूम है? सर यहाँ पे string का concept है. Up till now, whatever example I gave you was normal reaction force. Students, यहाँ पे तुम्हारा tension नीचे की तरफ आएगा. Agreed. Weight of the body नीचे की तरफ होगा क्योंकि ये string है, students. लेकिन कौन सा फोर्स ऊपर की तरफ जाएगा? Force of centrifugal, students. And at the topmost position, in order to keep the string taut, since string is taut का मतलब stretch tightly, we consider the tension at the topmost. I'll consider to be what? Equal to 0, because there are two forces acting. That means this force should be balanced by this. तो अगर मैं ये equate कर देता हूँ तो what exactly mg will be equal to mv square by r. M gets cancelled. What exactly v is equal to under root gr. Is this part clear to all of you? First, I'm speaking about only for the topmost position. A body is said to move in a vertical xy plane, students. Are you getting it? Its speed goes on changing at each instant. We are trying to find out the velocity at every instant. We consider lowest point, diametrically opposite points, and topmost. First, I found out for the topmost, that is under root gr. क्या ये clear हुआ इतना सा, students? Is this much clear? Then I'll proceed further ahead. Any query, any questions to be asked, please clear it right now. Your centrifugal force is much, of course, greater as compared to that of the entire forces in the downward direction. So I'll try to neglect the tension in that case. Then only the body, because if I try to go for two forces in the downward direction, the body should fall down. But the body doesn't fall down. It is stretched tightly and it moves further ahead. जैसे कि तुम्हारा object was on the convex bridge, I consider for a fraction of second. Since for ये भी जो है ना, tension 0 for a fraction of second we consider. For a fraction of second at the topmost position, we can assume the normal reaction force also to be 0. I don't know how many of you all have experienced this. अगर तुम किसी कार को कर्व पे लेके जाते हो, students, एक fraction of second you'll find out the car is flying in air. At the topmost position, the car is there, but it's slightly, if it's going with a certain speed, it's slightly away from the ground. It just loses contact at that instant. That is why we take normal reaction force 0. वैसे मैंने यहाँ पे tension को 0 ले. Is this much clear, students? Friends, is it clear? Can I move further ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now if I happen to consider the velocity in the topmost position, I've got it as equal to 0. So now let's just put down the formula over here for topmost because I need space. So first one, velocity at top is equal to under root G capital R. Now, can anybody give me how to find out the velocity, students? How to find the velocity at the lowest point? Let's find out for the lowest point. So how do you go about? Then simply you use, sir, at the lowest point अगर तुम्हें जाना है तो can I use law of conservation of mechanical energy, students? Students? Law of conservation of mechanical energy. Everybody listen carefully. मुझे क्या चाहिए? Lowest position. अरे हाँ sir, law of conservation of energy, work per energy हमारा हो रहा है या हो गया है? तो can I say total mechanical energy at the topmost position is equal to total mechanical energy of the body at the lowest position? क्या ये clear हुआ, students? Is this clear? Students, is this clear? Then I'll put forward. Now, if I say total mechanical energy at the topmost, so what exactly it is? So at the topmost position, it is half mv at top the whole square plus mgh because it has potential energy and kinetic energy दोनों होगा. जब ये वो नीचे की तरफ आएगा तो will it have any potential energy? नहीं सर, ये तो lowest position है. ये giant wheel का सबसे lowest position है. Lowest position का मतलब क्या? Means it's almost near to the ground. It's almost near to the ground. तो ये तुम्हारा ग्राउंड लेवल के हिसाब से तुम पकड़ रहे हो. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? यहाँ पे सिर्फ काइनेटिक एनर्जी होगी, हाफ एम वीटी द होल स्क्वायर. सॉरी, दिस इज द लोएस्ट पॉइंट. पोटेंशियल एनर्जी विल बी जीरो. क्या ये इक्वेशन क्लियर हुआ सबको? Using law of conservation of energy, total mechanical energy at the topmost position is kinetic plus potential. Lowest position is only kinetic. Now can I get the answer accordingly? Yes. Let us solve this further. Now if I say half into m, what's the velocity at the topmost position? So we have got it as gr. So can I put this as simply gr plus mg? What is the height? What is the height from the topmost position to the ground? So it will be twice radius, which is equal to half m velocity lowest the whole square. Solving this, half plus 2, so 2 to the 4 plus 1. Can I say this is 5 by 2 mgr is equal to half m bl square. 2 and m will get cancelled. What's the velocity at the lowest position? Under root 5gr. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ? फ्रेंड्स, क्या ये क्लियर हुआ? यानी अगर मैंने लोएस्ट पोजीशन पे इस स्टोन को ये वेलोसिटी नहीं दी तो ये स्टोन पूरा वन कंप्लीट मोशन नहीं करेगा. तो स्टूडेंट्स, द मिनिमम वेलोसिटी, ध्यान से सुनना फॉर मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन, मिनिमम वेलोसिटी required to complete one vertical circular motion at lowest point. Students, lowest point, it should be under root 5gr. अगर तुमने ये स्पीड नहीं दिया, बॉडी पूरा एक साइकिल कंप्लीट करेगा ही नहीं. This is a very important point to be taken care of. And how did I get it? By simply using law of conservation of mechanical energy. Total mechanical energy at the topmost position is the total mechanical energy at the ground level. Equate कर दिया. ना suppose अगर मुझे diametrically opposite points चाहिए तो वो भी मिल सकता है. मेरे को यहाँ पे मिल गया. Can I get this answer? Yes, why not? Again, go for law of conservation of energy. So total mechanical energy at the lowest point is equal to total mechanical energy at the diametrically opposite points. What's the total mechanical energy at the lowest point, sir? It's half m velocity at the lowest point the whole square. तो यहाँ पे तो potential energy है ही नहीं. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? So यहाँ पे potential energy होगा mgh plus half m velocity diametrically What is the velocity of the lowest point? Did we get the velocity of the lowest point? Yes sir, 105 GR मिला है. तो ये क्या होगा? Half into m into 5 GR. What is height? If I say diametrically opposite points, so what exactly the height from the ground level is? Equal to the radius. Equal to the radius. So can I say this is mgr? I'll take it on the other side. So that's mgr is equal to half m velocity diametrical the whole square. Is that clear? Since 5 by 2 mgr minus mgr will be equal to how much? 3 by 2 mgr, which is equal to half m velocity diametrically. Half m will get cancelled. So what's the velocity at the diameter? Under root 3 gr. Is this clear, students? Now have a look very carefully. Lowest point, it should have maximum velocity. How much? Under root 5 gr. जैसे बॉडी ऊपर की तरफ जाएगा, ग्रेविटी का इफेक्ट होगा, तो स्पीड सर्टेनली कम होनी चाहिए. व्हाट इज द स्पीड एट द डायमीटर? अंडर रूट 3 gr. जैसे वो बॉडी टॉप मोस्ट पोजीशन पे जाएगा, तो अगेन इन्फ्लुएंस बाय द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स वर्टिकल डाउनवर्ड्स, तो स्पीड शुड फर्दर रिड्यूस. बट स्पीड शुड नॉट बी जीरो. वहां पे अगर स्पीड जीरो हो गया तो बॉडी नीचे गिर जाएगा. तो what exactly speed at the topmost position will be equal to sir under root gr. और ये हम लोग ने several ways में आंसर निकाला है. बॉडी बाहर की तरफ हो, बॉडी अंदर की तरफ हो, नॉर्मल रिएक्शन फोर्स, टेंशन हो, we got a relation between NA and NB at different positions. I did so many questions out of this. So topmost is under root gr, but it should have some speed. जैसे वो बॉडी नीचे आएगा तो now it's coming in the direction of the force of gravity, तो स्पीड बढ़ेगी. तो वापस डायमेट्रिकली ऑपोजिट पॉइंट कितना होगा? अंडर रूट 3 gr. जब भी वापस वो बॉटम में आएगा तो अंडर रूट 5 gr. And that's how the entire vertical motion goes on, students. Is this part clear to all of you? Students, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Can I erase it? Since somebody को ध्यान से सुनना, इसका एक एक्सपेरिमेंटल वे करना है ना, ध्यान से सुनना. Listen, please. I'll give you time to copy down. This is difference. At your home, what you know, you try to take a simple bucket of water, students. Okay, a simple bucket of water you consider, students. यानी you be in a standing position, okay? और तुमने एक हाथ में bucket of water लिया है, students. You tie it with a string, and you swing this bucket of water. You fill the bucket entirely with the brim up to its brim. और तुम्हारे हाथ से तुम swing करो और तुम्हारे घर के अंदर you try to move this bucket entirely for one complete motion circle. ये bucket को पूरा एक vertical circle के अंदर move करो. जब तक तुम्हें अपने हाथ में ऐसा confidence नहीं होगा कि bucket ऊपर जाएगा तो गिरना नहीं चाहिए. You will go on swinging it. Once when you feel like that and the bucket has got sufficient velocity, now see at the topmost position you'll find out the bucket is entirely inverted. Students, ये bucket पूरा inverted है, पूरा पानी से भरा हुआ है, और ये string है जिससे तुमने पकड़ के रखा हुआ है. The bucket at the topmost position is completely inverted and you're holding it with the string, but still the water doesn't come out. Then students, are you getting it? What am I trying to say? The force of centrifugal is so strong enough in order to overcome the weight of the bucket and the water vertically downwards. Your centrifugal force is greater as compared to the inward force. Inward force कौन सा होगा? Inward force कौन सा होगा? Sir, weight mg होगा, tension भी नीचे की तरफ होगा. Are you getting it? बाहर की तरफ कौन सा होगा? So it will be the force centrifugal because the body is moving in a particular frame of reference. The motion is accelerated, we consider in this case. यहाँ से तुम्हारे initial phase का अगर नीचे की तरफ जा रहा है तो the motion is going to get accelerated. But not even a single drop of water will fall down and the journey will be completed. लेकिन ये क्यों हुआ? पानी क्यों नहीं गिरा? क्योंकि नीचे तुमने बकेट को एक sufficient velocity दी है, और वो कितनी दी है? 105 gr. ये होनी चाहिए. अगर suppose if I give a velocity, students, अगर मैंने 105 gr से कम दिया velocity, अगर मैंने 4 gr दिया, तो होगा क्या? then the body will move up. But will it manage to reach the diameter? Because for diameter, what exactly we consider is it needs under root 3 GR. It needs that much. If I give a minimum under root 5 GR, it may or may not be. But will it complete the circle? No. अगर मैंने velocity under root 2 GR दिया तो what's going to happen? The object will go over here. वापस इस तरफ आएगा. तो क्या परफॉर्म कर रहा है? SHM परफॉर्म करेगा. Swing करेगा बस. It's going to go on swinging. So if I want to give a sufficient journey, it's a sufficient velocity to complete vertical motion, the speed at the lowest should be under 5 GR. Questions onto bucket can be asked. So it's second way of approaching that case. ये भी पूछेंगे जब भी aircraft looping का loop करता है तो अंदर का pilot होता है वो seat के साथ में inverted है. तो वो भी किसका example हो गया? Topmost position का example हुआ. ये तुम्हें ध्यान में रखना. वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन अगर तुम देखोगे यहाँ पे अगर मैंने एयरक्राफ्ट बना दिया, स्टूडेंट्स मैं बकेट निकाल देता हूँ, यहाँ पे मैंने एयरक्राफ्ट बना दिया. ओके, एयरक्राफ्ट बना दिया. द पायलट इज इनसाइड द एयरक्राफ्ट, बट इज ही इरेक्ट और इन्वर्टेड? ही इज इन्वर्टेड. चेयर भी इन्वर्टेड है, ही इज आल्सो इन्वर्टेड, बट इज ही कॉन्टैक्ट विद द चेयर? यस. तो यहाँ पे कौन सा होगा? टेंशन फोर्स नहीं होगा, यहाँ पे नॉर्मल ट्रैक्शन फोर्स होगा. नॉर्मल ट्रैक्शन फोर्स भी नीचे की तरफ जा रहा है, एमजी भी नीचे की तरफ जा रहा है, लेकिन पायलट गिर नहीं रहा है, एयरक्राफ्ट गिर नहीं रहा है. यानी उसको एक सफिशिएंट स्पीड होनी चाहिए टॉपर्स पोजीशन पे. और वो टॉपर्स पोजीशन पे उसकी कंपैरेटिवली स्पीड कैसे होगी? जब भी वो यहाँ पे वो स्पीड देगा उतना. So hope these three values are clear to all of you. Velocity at the topmost position minimum should be under root GR. At the lowest position minimum should be under root 5 GR. Diametrically opposite point should be under root 3 GR. And we can get it by simply using law of conservation of energy. But to get the velocities, firstly, you should get at the topmost position, and we got that answer by free body diagram, by forces. Can I erase this now? Friends, can I erase it?
Yes, sir.
This was the velocity at the lowest position under root 5 GR. Diametrically opposite points under root 3 GR. Topmost position will be under root GR. Now can anybody give me, students, velocity at any instantaneous position? तो बता सकता है? अगर मैंने पूछा a body is set to revolve in a vertical plane. A body is set to revolve in a vertical plane at a certain instant. At a certain instant, what is the velocity of the body at a certain instant, or velocity of the body at point P? Let us assume that the stone is at point P, the string is inclined at an angle theta with a vertical. I want to get the velocity at position P. Anyone? How do you go about with it? Yes, Mank, Ashmita, Nishant, do you want to answer? Swapnil, अरे स्मिथ, you have come in. स्मिथ, तूने भी आंसर देना बंद कर दिया है. लेक्चर्स में भी आंसर नहीं देता, यहाँ पे भी आंसर नहीं दे रहा है. हाँ स्मिथ? स्मिथ, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक समझ में आया था कि नहीं आया था? हाँ स्मिथ? Smith, are you there? Or you just entered in and you're not listening? Yes, anyone, students? Can you give an answer, students? Hmm? I want velocity and instantaneous position. So now please pay attention for this. Let me take this as your center. Okay. The body is over here at point P. I want velocity at point P. This is your circular path, students. I'll consider. Drop a perpendicular from P. ये तुम्हारा पूरा क्या हो जाएगा, students? Let us say this is the length of the string, students, or the radius of the circular path. ये तुम्हारा length of the string हो जाएगा. This angle is theta. This is 90. Now suppose if I say अगर ये lowest point है, because the path is in this manner. ये तुम्हारा tangent था. So this is your lowest point, lowest position. Agreed. So this I'll consider as a ground level, students. इसको मैं ground level कर रहा हूँ. ये तुम्हारा circular object है, circular path. Agreed. तो ये तुम्हारा motion इस direction में जा रहा है और ये ground level है, students. अगर ये ground level है, तो can I say the point P is at a height h above the ground? है ना? अगर ये height h है, ये पूरा L था, तो how much is this? If I take this as O, if I take this as M, if I take this as L, and if I take this as P, how much is OM I'll consider will be? You'll say, sir, it's L minus H. क्या इतना clear हुआ, students? Look over here, the point P is at a height h from the ground. I want to find out the velocity at point P. Is this much clear to all of you? Students, are you getting it? What I want to know, what has happened to this particular batch? Why aren't you saying anything, whether you are able to get it or not? If in case if this is a way, is an approach, then I should not ask you anything. It doesn't matter, Smith. I don't have to ask anything to you all. Then what I'll do it is, I'll just go on writing it and erasing it. I'll do it in that way. That will be really good, it seems. Because I feel like that it's now becoming a one-way communication. And this is what I'm trying to feel it for last 2 sessions, 2 or 3 sessions. I feel like that. It wasn't before that. Are you all fed up with your studies? It seems like that. Fine. Okay, now listen carefully, students. When I try to put forward the velocity of this position, I'll consider it. Then simply I can use for cos theta, students. Cos theta in this right angle triangle will be adjacent upon hypotenuse, students. So what exactly cos theta will be equal to 1 minus h by L, students. Why am I going for this? So I'm trying to find out the value of h. So h by L is equal to 1 minus cos theta. So h is equal to L in bracket 1 minus cos theta. That's the formula for h in terms of L. Now, if I want to get the answer for velocity at point P, then I can simply go for law of conservation of energy. I'll consider total mechanical energy at the lowest point is equal to total mechanical energy at point P. Over here, it will be only kinetic energy, so it's half m. Let us say the body has a velocity v at the lowest point, which I don't know. I don't know the velocity over here. I'm trying to find it over here. I don't know the velocity. So I can simply take it as Vm. Okay, is equal to half m Vp the whole square plus mg and h. This is the height. I need to get this part of it. So it's half m VL the whole square minus mg. Instead of h, what I'm going to put? L into bracket 1 minus cos theta. On the other side, what I'm going to write down? I'll simply consider it's half m VP the whole square. Now solving further, what exactly you can consider over here is when I take 2 as the LCM and m gets cancelled throughout, students. So it will be VL the whole square minus 2GL into bracket 1 minus cos theta is equal to velocity at point P. So what's the formula for velocity at point P, students? Under root VL the whole square minus 2GL into bracket 1 minus cos theta. That's what your answer is. So students, whenever they tell you to find out what is the velocity at any instantaneous position P, then simply we can get the answer as Vp is equal to VL square minus 2GL into bracket 1 minus cos theta. But provided you should know the velocity over here. Now students, we go for tension, students. अगर किसी ने पूछा what is the tension? Okay, of the body at point P. Now see, the string is tilted at an angle theta, students. Okay, the string is tilted at an angle theta. We need to find out tension at any instantaneous position P. I need to find out P. So what exactly I can consider in this mg? Now see, to get the answer for this, what I'll do, students, I'll try to go for the forces over here. मैं क्या करता हूँ, mg नीचे की तरफ act और tension is directed from the stone towards the center. Now since it's vertical circular motion, so of course, which I told you earlier also, we'll try to resolve tension or mg. Then a student who's wise enough will say, sir, हम mg को resolve करेंगे. अगर horizontal plane में होता तो tension को resolve करते, लेकिन ये vertical plane है, we'll try to resolve mg into two components. ये होगा तुम्हारा components. अगर ये थीटा है तो ये भी थीटा होगा, corresponding angles. तो ये बन जाएगा तुम्हारा mg cos थीटा और ये हो जाएगा mg sin theta. What are we trying to find out? Tension at any instantaneous position. I want to find out tension over here. Now what exactly is mg sin theta? अगर सपोज मैंने ये ऑब्जेक्ट को यहाँ पे सफिशिएंट वेलोसिटी नहीं दी तो स्टूडेंट्स ये बॉडी ऊपर तो जाएगा, लेकिन वापस वो नीचे क्यों आ रहा है? ये फोर्स की वजह से नीचे आ रहा है. The body is said to be released, but if in case if I don't try to make the body to reach to a certain height, and if I say the body is coming down in that case, then which force is making the body to come down? It's mg sin theta. The students, mg sin theta क्या होता है? Restoring force. The force restoring in order to move the body back to its mean position is always mg sin theta. The students, do take care when you're solving multiple choice questions for vertical motion also. कि कौन सा फोर्स बॉडी को अपने मेन पोजीशन पे लेके आता है, तो प्लीज पे अटेंशन mg sin theta. शायद तुम लोगों ने इंक्लाइन प्लेन के बारे में पढ़ा होगा. The acceleration down the inclined plane is always g sin theta. The force down the inclined plane is always mg sin theta. And if you try to go for it, of course, I can assume it was a kind of an inclined plane.
So, sir, they are related.
Pardon?
So they are related to each other.
They are related in the sense, of course, if in case अगर ये arc length मैंने छोटा कर दिया, तो ये chord बन जाएगा. So I can consider it's an inclined plane itself only. ये तुम्हारा arc है. मैंने बोला कौन सा force उसको वापस नीचे लेके आ रहा है. यही अगर point मैंने छोटा ले लिया होता तो I can draw a straight line.
Okay, sir.
Now ये तुम्हारा restoring force हो जाएगा, that is mg sin theta होगा. Now if I want to go to find out tension at any position, students, what exactly? Since the body is performing, since body performs vertical circular motion, you need force centripetal. Students, there should be a real force. There should be a force centripetal. Which is that? Tension is acting inwards. Mg cos theta is acting outwards. So your tension has to be greater than mg cos theta. Students, ये तो forces act हो रहा है body के ऊपर. लेकिन बॉडी परफॉर्म कर रहा है वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन जो कि नॉन यूनिफॉर्म है। अगर नॉन यूनिफॉर्म है तो वहां पे भी फोर्स सेंट्रीपिटल चाहिए। ये फोर्स सेंट्रीपिटल किसके हिसाब से होगा? सर द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू फोर्सेस accounts for force centripetal. T minus mg cos theta will be the net force acting on the body, which is required for the body to perform vertical circular motion. Now this becomes your formula for tension at point P. So now you've got the formula for tension. What is the tension at point P will be? Then the answer will be, sir, it's mg cos theta. And what exactly your formula for force centripetal? It's mv square by r, or r की जगह पे I can put forward as L. What is this velocity will be? So it's the velocity of the particle at point P, PPL concept. So now when somebody asks you, can you give the formula for tension at any instantaneous position, students? The tension at any instantaneous position is simply mg cos theta plus mv square by r. And this is a very, very important formula for many problems to be solved. Now, once when a student gets this formula, can one ask you tension at the topmost position? What will be? Tension at the diametrically opposite points. What will be? And tension at the lowest point. What will be? Then easily you can go for it. ये फॉर्मूला लेते हुए तुम आंसर निकाल सकते हो। अगर मुझे टॉपमोस्ट पे जाना है, टॉपमोस्ट पे जाना है, तो थीटा क्या बन जाएगा? सर बॉडी अगर यहाँ पे तो थीटा 0 होगा, लेकिन आपने बोला बॉडी टॉपमोस्ट पे है तो थीटा क्या बन जाएगा? सर थीटा तो यहाँ पे 180 बनेगा, यानी इट विल बी पाई रेडियंस. So now can I say a formula for the topmost position? So this will be mg cos of 180 will be -1 plus, what is this will be? This is the velocity of the body at that position, not P. We are finding out tension at point topmost. So ये होगा velocity at the topmost. What's the velocity at the topmost? Under root gr. So I can write down as m gr upon r will get cancelled. Now see, tension at the topmost position, what exactly? Sir, ये minus mg होगा, ये plus mg होगा. Am I getting an answer 0? Yes. And students, this part was already done earlier. Tension and normal reaction force at the topmost position is always 0. तब भी जाके हमें v का आंसर मिला, और वही चीज वापस में यहाँ पे सब्स्टिट्यूट करा तो मुझे टेंशन 0 मिल गई. So जब भी किसी ने पूछा students for a body at the topmost position, whether body is above the convex part of it or below the convex part of it, but it's at the topmost position, students, do keep in mind normal reaction force and tension is always 0. If I want to go for diametrically opposite point, then what exactly theta over here will be? Then your answer will be theta will be over here is 90 degree. Pi by 2 radians. What is cos of 90 I'll consider will be 0. So now see what's the formula? Tension at the diameter will be mg. Cos of 90 ban jayega 0 plus m. What is the velocity at the diameter? Under 3 gr upon r. R will get cancelled. So what's the tension at the diameter? Your answer will be 3 mg. This answer is in Newton. This answer is also in Newton, 0 Newton. So tension at the diameter is 3 mg. What about tension at the lowest point? At the lowest point, यानी अगर ये stone lowest point पे आता है, तो theta क्या बन जाएगा? 0 degree. Students, cos of 0 क्या बन जाएगा? 1. Substitute back over here. So what's the tension at the lowest position I'll consider will be? So it will be mg cos of 0, तो 1 होगा, plus m v square. What's the velocity at the lowest position? Sir, we have got it as 105 gr. ये square है, so 5 gr by r will get cancelled. So what's the tension at the lowest position? The tension at the lowest position is always maximum, and that is equal to 5 mg plus 6 mg. mgr will be 6 mg. So students, do keep in mind, अगर किसी ने पूछा where is the tension is maximum, then your answer will be at lowest position. And of course, the tension will be maximum when I suspend the stone vertically. When I suspend the stone vertically, students, mg is directed downward, tension is acting upward, tension is maximum at the lowest point. How much it will be? 6 mg. अगर मैंने बॉडी को डायमीटर पे ले लिया स्टूडेंट्स, अगर मैंने बॉडी को डायमीटर पे ले लिया, ध्यान से सुनना स्टूडेंट्स, टेंशन इस डायरेक्शन में होगा, mg इस तरफ होगा. The angle between the tension and mg is 90 degree. Which force is required for the body to perform circular motion? Force centripetal. Yeah, tension provides a force centripetal in this case. So this is part the student should keep in mind to find out tension at different positions. So students, tension at any instantaneous position, do keep in mind the formula is always mg cos theta plus mv squared by r, and this is the velocity at that point. Then tension at the topmost position is always 0. Diametrically opposite points is 3 mg, lowest point is 6 mg. Maximum tension is always at the lowest position. Now question students. It's a conical shape structure is given to you students. And there is an insect. This is a conical shape structure students. And there is an insect students who's crawling. An insect is crawling in a conical funnel students along the horizontal on the inner side. Okay. If the height of the plane of revolution of the circle is 9.8 centimeter, anything as if the insect is over here. This is the insect. ये insect पूरे cone के around crawl कर रहा है. Circular motion में. Okay. And the height of this particular plane of revolution. This is a radius I'll consider. This is the height. The height is given to you as 9.8 centimeter. Find the speed of the particle. पूछा है, find the speed of the particle. Speed of insect. Hope the question is clear. I repeat the question, students. There is a conical funnel or a conical shape structure it is. Okay, there is a particle or an insect which is crawling on the inner side of the funnel, and it's performing circular motion in a horizontal plane. It's performing circular motion in a horizontal plane. The plane of revolution is at a height of 9.8 centimeter from the cone of from the vertex of the cone, from the vertex of the cone or the funnel. You have to find out the speed of the particle or the speed of the insect. Okay, now when you go for the students, how do you go about with this? एक simple तुम्हारा diagram तुम draw करो. ये तुम्हारा है vertical, ये तुम्हारा distance हो गया. सोचिए कि object यहाँ पे है, ये तुम्हारा 90 है. Let me take this as angle phi. अगर object यहाँ पे और ये motion circular ऐसे हो रहा है, this is a circular motion students. The particle is performing circular motion students. Okay, we'll try to go for this part of it. Let me take this as height h. Okay, and this is the radius of circular path. Now, when the body is along an inclined plane, I'll try to go for normal reaction forces acting in this direction. Weight is acting in this direction. Now, which force is required for the body to perform circular motion? तो मैं mg को resolve करूँ या n को? तुम बोलोगे सर ये motion horizontal plane में जो मैं बता चुका हूँ, कभी किसको resolve करना है? तो हम n को resolve करेंगे. n को resolve करेंगे. अगर ये phi है, ये 90 है, तो ये 90 minus phi होगा. ये पूरा 90 है, तो ये phi हो जाएगा. I can take this also as phi in this case. तो अगर मैंने इसको phi ले लिया तो what exactly I can consider in this case? I can, or I can go for this as fee. Doesn't matter. Either of it, I can go for it. Agar if you want to go for this, you can go for this also. ये तुम्हारा fee है, ये 90 है, ये 90 minus fee है, ये fee है, ये 90 है, तो ये fee हो
So
जाएगा.
both the ways are
ये
correct.
पूरा. Pardon?
So both the way correct now because I have done from the second side.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay, sir.
Okay. You can consider. तो ये तुम्हारा क्या हो जाएगा? ये तुम्हारा end cost fee हो जाएगा. End cost fee क्या बन जाएगा? तुम्हारा end cost fee बन जाएगा तुम्हारा force of centripetal mv square by r. अरे जो end sin fee क्या हो जाएगा? Weight mg हो जाएगा. मुझे पूछा है v, इसलिए मैंने ये फॉर्मूला लिया mv square by r. अब इन दोनों का रेशियो निकाल दो, n कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो क्या बचेगा? Tan phi. So what exactly tan phi will be equal to? So tan phi will be equal to m will get cancelled in this case. So what exactly I'm getting it? G into r upon b square. Agreed? Now can I put tan phi? What is tan phi? So tan phi will be equal to opposite upon adjacent. So it's r by h is equal to g r by v square. R will get cancelled. So what exactly v square is equal to g into h? What is v? Under root gh. That's your answer. If I happen to give you a hemispherical surface, students, a hemispherical surface is given to you whose radius, this is the center I'll consider, okay, and the radius is capital R. Now a block is placed on the top of the hemispherical surface. Now when the block reaches at a particular point, it just loses contact. This is point A and point B. Okay, at point B, block loses contact at this point. You getting it? It falls down. Now we need to find out the velocity of the block at point B. A block is made to rest on a hemispherical shell. Its motion starts from rest. Now, when the block is set into motion, it will try to move along the hemispherical part of it. But at a certain instant, when it reaches at point B, it loses contact. So we need to find out the velocity of the block at point B. Is anybody?
So we have to find velocity, no?
Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah. Bolo. Yeah, tell me. Yes, Nishant, you were saying something? Nishant, were you saying something?
So,
Yeah.
so can they also ask like the angle, find the angle made by the radius vector of the block with the vertical when block leaves the sphere?
ऑफ कोर्स, बिकॉज ये देखो, ये तुम्हारा 5 सर्कल है। अगर मैं इसका बॉडी का पूरा डायग्राम बड़ा बना दूं तो पॉइंट ये होगा, जिसको पॉइंट मास पकड़ते हैं। ये तुम्हारा वर्टिकल हाइट था। स्टूडेंट्स जस्ट ट्राई टू गो ऑन टू योर इंस्टिंक्ट। ये तुम्हारा वर्टिकल हाइट, यानी ये मैं पूरा रेडियस ले रहा हूँ। ये भी तुम्हारा आर था, ये आर है, ये आर है। अगर मैं बॉडी का पोजीशन देखता हूँ तो फ्रॉम द ग्राउंड वो कितना है, एच पे है। अगर मैं यहाँ से परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉप करता हूँ तो ये 90 हुआ, ये थीटा हुआ। व्हेन द बॉडी इज ओवर हियर, व्हाट इज अ फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम यहाँ पे? तो बोले सो फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम यानी उसका वेट विल बी ऑलवेज डायरेक्टेड वर्टिकल डाउनवर्ड्स। एग्रीड? mg नीचे की तरफ होगा। ये कौन सा होगा? नॉर्मल रिएक्शन फोर्स। आई गेटिंग इट? Now should I resolve mg or should I resolve n?
mg.
mg, क्योंकि मोशन इज इन अ वर्टिकल प्लेन, मैंने इसको वर्टिकल प्लेन दे दिया है ना। और ये फोर्स किस तरफ होगा? डायरेक्टेड टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर, क्योंकि ये सेंटर है। तो अगर मैं mg को रिजॉल्व करूंगा तो ये मेरे फोर्सेस हो जाएंगे। सो नाउ इफ आई हैव टू कंसीडर, ये तुम्हारा थीटा होगा तो ऑल्टरनेट एंगल्स में ये तुम्हारा थीटा हो जाएगा। तो ये क्या बन गया? mg cos थीटा भी कंसीडर। इज दैट क्लियर? और ये क्या हो जाएगा?
Yes, sir.
mg sin थीटा। इज दिस क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
ओके, नाउ
So means like in that sum only further.
यस,
So sir, in that we can take as a cos theta equals to v square upon rg. So half mv square is equal to mgh, or v square is equal to 2gh. Cos theta equals to 2gh upon rg. So 2h upon r. From geometric, cos theta equals to r minus h upon r. So equals to 2hr. So h equals to r upon 3. So cos theta equals to
यस। cos थीटा क्या हो गया तुम्हारा? एडजेसेंट क्या हो जाएगा? ये तुम्हारा h है। अगर मैं पूरा r ले रहा हूँ स्टूडेंट्स, और इसको मैं h ले लेता हूँ, आई गेटिंग इट? या अगर मैं इसको h लेता हूँ स्टूडेंट्स, अगर मैं ये पार्ट को h ले लेता हूँ, फ्रॉम द टॉप मोस्ट पोजीशन इज ओवर हियर, व्हाट इज द हाइट इज दैट कवर इज दिस मच। ये हाइट कवर किया है ना। इफ आई हैपन टू कंसीडर दिस केस, एट दिस पॉइंट इट लूजेस, सो टोटल मैकेनिकल ओवर हियर एंड टोटल, तो ये h ले लो तो ये क्या हो जाएगा तुम्हारा? ये हो जाएगा r minus h। तो कैन आई गेट cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse? Yes.
yes, sir. So answer is 42 degree.
Okay, you found out the angle as 42 degree. Around you'll be getting the same answer. Absolutely correct. Students, ये तुम्हारा जो concept मैंने बोला था ना, exactly identical to that of the previous one. ये देखो, motion मैंने vertical ऐसे लिया था, वो वाला पहले केस में मैंने ऐसे दिखाया था, और ये वाला डायग्राम था। दोनों में फर्क क्या है? What exactly the difference between these two? It's the same. लेकिन यहाँ पे the body was initially at rest, तो उसका initial velocity 0 होगा. The body is attaining some velocity over here. The height which is covered is this, तो यहाँ पे total mechanical energy will be only potential we consider, but now it's kinetic energy भी consider, क्योंकि यहाँ पे potential energy is mgh। यहाँ पे तुम्हारा potential energy होगा mgh plus kinetic energy होगा। I need to find out height in terms of cos theta, और ये तुम्हारा relation आ गया। Cos theta is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse, substituting and getting your answer accordingly. Now students, I want you to solve multiple choice questions which are given on page number. Have a look on page number, students, everyone. Page number 9191. Start solving MCQs from the module, students.
Sir, first we will do with the very short answer question, no?
Yeah. Very short answer. Yes, please, anyone who can give me the answer for the level one, very short answers, the first four questions with the correct reasoning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, anybody? For the first four questions. An object moves without friction along a concave surface without friction. It's moving without friction along a concave surface. What are the directions of normal and tangential component of acceleration at the lowest point? An object moves without friction along a concave surface. What are the direction of normal and tangential component of acceleration at the lowest point? Yes, anybody? No, you are not audible. Prashant, you're not audible at all. Nobody is audible. Students, what exactly? You want to answer, you don't want to answer, then I'll give the answers accordingly. Okay, the first one, students, an object moves without friction